right, yesterday was like a little shot of spring,
It was
but
nice.
fake out.
Yeah, you were being kind of negative about it.
Well,
earlier.
okay, here's why. Because
people write emails and say we need snow. I get
we
it.
do, but also because
Yeah.
I live on a dirt road.
Yes.
And it was straight up mud. You can't,
Yeah.
like we try to take the dog for a walk and
Right.
you can't do anything.
No, I know. It is very mud seasony. Like yesterday, if you were like, it's late April, I'd be sure.
Sure.
You know, I would
Right,
believe
right,
that. I would buy that. We're going to get more wintry this week. Not necessarily in a way that's pleasing to people, though. It's just going to
It's
be.
not nice, white, fluffy
it's
snow. No,
like-
it's just yucky.
Just hit us with a real storm if we're going to do this, right? But I don't see that. We got to 47 today in Portland, 47 in Sanford, 43 in Bangor. Got a couple of these, we call it ASOS stations, are out right now. Lewiston is one, Rockland and Bar Harbor 2. They're going to be fixed, but that's why there's no temperature readings out of those areas. So tonight we'll drop down into the upper 20s to around 30 degrees, not frigid. And keep in mind, this is the coldest it will get all night. Most of the night will be spent around freezing. We're kind of busy this week, but not in a way it's hard to define. So that's what my job is, I guess. We've got this warm front that's going to come in tomorrow. It's going to stay to our south, give us some showers. That's mostly rain for almost everyone. Wednesday, we get a bit of a break. It looked last week like we could be really mild on Wednesday into the mid and upper 50s, but the front now will stay to our south. Mild air stays there as well. And so we see showers off and on Wednesday, temperatures in the upper 30s. Things get interesting Wednesday night into Thursday. High pressure in Canada starts supplying some cold air from the north. That kind of crunches into the back end of this storm system and changes things over from rain, which it largely is for pretty much everyone, to snow, sleet, and freezing rain Wednesday night into Thursday. So here's how that looks on a kind of more granular level. Through tonight, temperatures again largely in the 30s, dropping down briefly into the upper 20s. I think the morning tomorrow is fine. It's cloudy, relatively mild, upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Then here comes rain from southwest and northeast. Initially, in the foothills and mountains, probably they'll start as sleet and snow. I don't think it hangs on too long, though, tomorrow. Maybe several hours in the mountains. The rest of us are rain pretty much from the get-go. Temperatures get into low 40s. A couple of downpours in there from tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, a couple of showers hang around. And then Wednesday, a few showers off and on. Temperatures still in the upper 30s, kind of a dreary feel to the day. But north of Bangor, there'll be a little bit of light snow as enough cold air starts to work in there. For most of us, though, it's Wednesday night into Thursday that the cold air starts coming down. So the question here, two questions really, but how much cold air gets down here and how much moisture is there? I think the cold air gets all the way to the coast by Thursday morning and opens up a pretty large area of freezing rain or freezing drizzle. The good news is there isn't a ton of moisture to work with here, so that should limit big freezing rain amounts. Nonetheless, a coating is possible here Wednesday night into Thursday, and freezing rain is the least popular precipitation type I've noticed. So our temperature trend here going forward is much more seasonable. It's nothing cold, but more upper 30s and mid 30s around. And Friday is still a question mark too. There could be a little light snow on the way out. What makes this system tricky, guys, is it carries on over 3 days. It's not particularly large, but it has a lot of different precip types. So there's not a lot on the line here as far as someone getting a foot of snow or anything.
Right.
But freezing rain on Thursday morning could be an issue. And so that's kind of what we're keeping an eye on here.
And it seems like that band, the pink band, the mixing zone, seems particularly wide.
It's
Maybe
large.
Not a meteorologist, though.
No, the reason is it gets cold at the surface, but it's very warm aloft. So we would have a pretty large area of freezing drizzle. Hopefully it's just drizzle. We'll keep an eye on that.
That's one thing everyone agrees on, no freezing rain.
Except for photographers. I got an email about that once. Oh, it makes great photos. There's something for everyone.
Fair enough.
Right? That's how I got married.
That's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Thank you, Keith.